Hey, good morning, folks. It is December 30th, 2024. My name's Lee. I'm the guy who started Well, I Thought It Was Funny, the group, 2 groups on Facebook. You are most likely you, and I want to say thank you for that, for being you, and thank you very much for being members of Well, I Thought It Was Funny. If this is your first time checking out one of these videos, I try to do one of these every day. It's just me saying good morning, letting you know what's happening in the group. Yeah, I am gonna try and sell you a coffee cup. That would make my day. I would absolutely love if you went and bought one of our shirts. We have a hoodie, that stuff. Yes, I want all that. I'd really love it if you bought me a cup of coffee down below. That would go to the entire group. It's $5 a shot, but that's not why I'm here. The main reason I'm here is to let you folks know that you absolutely rock. You make this group amazing, and you're making it better every day. For that, cheers. Cheers to you folks. Cheers to every single person that shares on the site. Every single person that just pops into the site, gets a little chuckle off of something and leaves, never comes back. Cheers to them too. Just thanks to all of you for being here. As stated, we are sitting at over 460,000 in our main group. We have a second group, which is basically the same thing, just much smaller at the moment. The reason that group exists is just our main group. There is a possibility that it could be deleted. We want to make sure that this community that we have built together survives if that does happen. And I don't want to see it. I just don't want to see it go away in a puff of Facebook smoke. I think what we've created here is amazing, and I think it's worth keeping. I love the fact that every one of you come here every day. It's just crazy that 460,000 people are interacting with some little group that I created. Well, it's not little anymore. That makes me feel good. It makes me feel so good that I might have brought a smile to a few of your faces. So thank you. You certainly bring a smile to mine. So today's video, I'm going to try to keep it short. I say that every video, and I do apologize when I fail. I had a really rough night last night, and this is actually the 3rd time I'm recording this little bit here because I just can't talk. But I'm going to do my best. So cutting it short, I do have a couple little things that I want to go over. I just want to share a couple of posts. That's all it is. So that's going to be right here. Alright, so that's why we're here, folks. That's the main thing is I just want you folks to know how much we appreciate you here. The fact that there's more than 460,000 people that appreciate this little group that I've created, but that you folks have made amazing, is amazing. I just can't believe it. I mean, of course I can believe it, but it still blows my mind every day. So I'm going to raise my cup again. Cheers. Nice cup. Real nice cup. Alright, now we do have a couple posts that I want to share today. I like to do this once in a while. I don't know who shared this one originally. No idea who made this one. But it fits me. I love this one. Alright, I made it. I'm sorry, blowing my own horn, but hey, there's an old saying, if you can blow your own horn, you'll probably never leave the house. Wah, wah. And then the other one here. And this one is another one that's getting a lot of traction. I'm just loving this one. And let's slide both of those out of there. So a couple of posts that made me laugh. Well, yes, one of them I made. At least I can trust the source. Don't trust that source. That guy's crazy. But anyways. So we're going to cut it short. Like I said, I apologize. I'm just so tired today. My legs are killing me. I got to get a bunch more coffee into me. With my lovely Dorothy cup. So sorry. That was horrible. But yes. But I do have a story to share. You know, this morning I was rummaging around looking for something. Well, you know, when I was looking around, I pulled out from underneath the bed a box that I hadn't seen for years. And I opened it up, and you know what it was full of? It was full of bad jokes! I walked into a store yesterday, and as I walk up to the counter, I see there's a beautiful dog just laying right next to it. And I turned to the person at the counter and said, "Does your dog bite?" And he turns to me and says, "Oh, no, my dog doesn't bite at all." So I go to pet this beautiful dog, and he just clamps right out of my hand. And I finally wrenched my hand out of his mouth, and I said, I thought you said your dog doesn't bite. He goes, well, my dog doesn't bite, but that's not my dog. All right, that was stolen from a Peter Sellers movie. Why was the strawberry crying? It found itself in a jam. How do you find your lost cheetah at night? Use a spotlight. Yesterday on a drive, I decided to go check out the old childhood neighborhood, and as I drove past my childhood home, I thought, I'm going to pull over and ask the occupants if I could just check it out. So I knock on the door and I asked them, I said, sir, I grew up in this home. Is there any way I could look around and sort of, reminisce my childhood memories? They said no, and then they just kicked me out of there. I tell you, sometimes my parents are the worst. My buddy asked me why I was still single. I said, I don't know, why don't you ask Siri? And he goes, Siri, why am I still single? And Siri activated the front-facing camera. You donate 1 kidney, you're a hero. You donate 5 kidneys? Yeah, the cops are investigating you. Dark humor is like food. Not everyone gets it. When I was a lot younger, my older relatives used to tease me at weddings saying, you're gonna be next. Well, they stopped doing that after I started saying the same thing at funerals to them. I'm sorry and I apologize mean the same thing, except at a funeral. My wife and I have come to the decision that we don't want children. So if you know anyone who does, let us know. We've got a couple you can have. I don't have any kids before you start writing the negative comments on that one. I was drinking a martini at the bar when the waitress yelled, does anybody know CPR? And I yelled out, I know the entire alphabet. Oh my gosh, did we all laugh. Well, except for that one guy, right? But why was the mermaid wearing seashells? Because she outgrew her bee shells. Oh my gosh. I hope a couple of those made you laugh. They're a little darker today. I found another source. And the first one was actually a joke from a Pink Panther movie starring Peter Sellers. I love the joke. I've heard it told a bunch of times outside of the movie, so there you go. But thanks for coming along that bumpy ride of bad jokes. I really appreciate it. If you come back every day for them, well, I am sorry and I am happy. No, I'm just glad that you get a chuckle. If you do even get a chuckle or a groan or even a smirk or whatever, any kind of little reaction that might be slightly positive. That's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I want to give you folks a laugh or two. Created the site because I wanted to share stuff that I found funny. Seems to have worked out so far because I've got 460,000 plus internet friends here now that come here every day, share their stuff, and make me feel better than I've ever felt before. Because I'm making people laugh. And this is something that I've always liked doing. So you folks are making me laugh. I'm making you laugh at times. You know what would be awesome? If you go out and make somebody who needs to laugh, laugh. If you can make somebody laugh, you've done an amazing job. Because you never know how much it may change that person's day. A smile is great. A laugh is amazing. It's therapeutic. And, I remember being through some sad times in life where somebody's made me laugh to the point where I was almost crying from the laughter, and it sure did feel good. So you can make someone chuckle or laugh. You might be doing more than you think. So I know I repeated myself there, just said the same thing with different words, but I just want to emphasize that I really do believe that that is something that we can do that can actually help somebody. I know it's helped me in the past when I've been feeling down. Somebody makes me laugh, so I'm sure you might have an example of that. So please do that. And the most important thing is just keep being awesome. Treat yourself well. We've got New Year's coming up right away. We've got 1 day left in this. We've got 1 full day left in this year, and most of today too. So let's make these last 2 days a good one, and let's make that next year an amazing year. I want to see you guys again tomorrow. I'd like to see you guys every day. Check our new site. Please click that buy me a coffee if you want. We spent hours doing this every day. In our links, we have a thing. It's called Buy Me a Coffee. What it is, it's a $5 donation. It's not necessary to do this. I'm going to be working on this site tomorrow no matter what. Gail's going to be here. Dan's going to be here. John's going to be here. Sam's going to be here. Those are my admins and mods. We're going to be working for you. We put hours in. We're going to do it no matter what happens. If you got one of our shirts from our store, that's or our coffee cup, or if you buy us a cup of coffee, any one of those is going to go such a long way to helping us continue doing this, just because of the time we're putting in. So I know I make this plea every day, and I'm sorry. This is not what the video is about, but I do put it in there because what we do takes a lot of time. And I know you may not think that running a Facebook group takes a lot of time, and normally it wouldn't. But with this many people, it really does. So there's my little plea: buy us a cup of coffee if you're so inclined, and if you can afford it. Or grab one of our shirts. I want to see somebody modeling in one of these shirts. I really do. Or drinking a cup of coffee, holding it up. I'd love to see those photos, and I will share those if you want us to share those. But you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say that the most important thing is that you come back every day. You share your stuff. You like and share the stuff that's on the site here, or the two sites. Remember, go check out that other one. And that you have an awesome day, and that we bring a smile to your face every day. I hope we do, because I want you to know that you bring a smile to my face every day. I can't speak for anyone else in my group, but I don't think they'd be coming back and helping out so much if they didn't actually like being here. So I like being here. I'm glad you like being here, and I say it every day, folks. Stay awesome, and all the love.